just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. And they're on the 31-yard line. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Open man, right side, he's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, right. 18. What's that? Down.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the quick, right? Hey, stop. 18. What's that?
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now, Stroud. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Texans 1st down.
All right.
Now, Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And third down coming up.
Here we go.
Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And the Texans are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here we go.
Henderson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
18. Why Tony?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. The second down throw is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On play action. Stroud. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ready. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
Play action. Ward on the move left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on. Panther 60.
On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Crack up.
They'll stick with Elliott. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come 19. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
Here's Elliott. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Liking 18.
Throwing, Ward. Now a screen set up for Elliott.
Complete to number 6. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
So a field goal here would tie the game, but the kicking unit stays on the sideline. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Ward. This caught, and he'll take it on in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, number 9. For the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the quick, right?
They'll motion a tight end right. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. There are certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
All right. 118. What's up? Let the hot.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Texans first down.
Give him right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Third and a yard. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Texans open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, Ward. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Look hot, look hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Robin. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And he pulled it left. No good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, it's Ward. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Get it. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Riggs.
From the gun, here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing is Ward. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
Cougar 19.
First down. First and 10.
70
at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Go.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Come on.
Ward to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Viking 18. Ready.
To the air again. Ward. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Again, it's Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
18 Pioneer. 19 Lion.
On 4th down, Ward. That is touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
All right. 18. Look at hot, look at hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. A throw on the move is caught.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Try the left side here with Elliott. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That one caught is Chinwe Dike to the 20. And he will go all the way. Jim Dike, touchdown Titans. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Oh, 18. That's it. Hey, south.
On play action. Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. Now Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
To throw on second down is Ward. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gaps. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now it's Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
On the quick, right? Tony. Robert. Look the high, look.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
First down, Houston.
Okay.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
Here's Stroud. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that ball incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Quick slap taken in by Nolan. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He's got a man. That's Noah.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Robbie. All right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Texans will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set. Come on, Cowboy 80. Panther 6.
The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, here's Ward. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big one for Tennessee. 32 yards.
On the 6.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Timberwolves.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal.
Ready, nice.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
Ready. Let's go. Go.
Elliott, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
70 Rangers, 7. Let's go now. 60 by 6. Ridge. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
First down 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Here we go. On 18. What's up?
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain there of 20. First down for Houston. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's up?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Stroud. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
All right. 18. What's up?
To throw is Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down,
Here we go.
Thrown out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain of
2nd and 10.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
That's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. It's Stroud. He's got his man. Right inside. It's complete. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not.
That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Houston. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Texans will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles.
Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 18
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Street. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Ward. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
To the air again. Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Again, it's Ward. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Get it. Ready.
They'll run. Here's Elliott. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
And goal.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Here's Ward. Forced out left.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
What a huge play. 4th and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Look the hot, look the hot. Oh, right. 18.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down, they need 3. They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. Still on his feet. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 49. First and 10.
28-yard line. Oh, right.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the gun, here's a handoff. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. On the handoff, Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, going right. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. 60 by.
To throw is Ward. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
18.
Stroud down to a knee.